Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my channel, Melanie Loves Mexico. I am Melanie, and of course my channel, as I just said, is Melanie Loves Mexico. This week I am back in Cancun, in the Cancun hotel zone. I am staying at the Wyndham Alltra, which is an all-inclusive, I'd say 4 to 4.5 star family-friendly property. For those who have watched my videos before, you know I tend to choose properties with an adults only component to them. This does not have that, so this is a little bit of a departure for me. And I also have not stayed in the Cancun hotel zone too much in the last few years. I have mostly done the Mayan Riviera. So I am here this week with two of my friends, Jen and Jen. I do travel with both of them fairly frequently. We really wanted to do the Cancun hotel zone this time. We just wanted a little bit more easy access to get off the property, go to Isla Mujeres because we really like it there, and just kind of do our own thing a little bit more. And the hotel zone is just so much easier for that. I have found staying in the Mayan the last few times has been quite expensive to get off property, either with excursions or taxis. It's just, it can be a little bit limiting, and we didn't really want that for this trip. So that is partially why we picked this resort. We also picked this resort because the reviews are just really, really strong. And without my husband being here, he is the main adults only. I prefer it, but it's kind of almost a deal breaker for him that if there's at least an adults only pool. So I think he would like a lot of things about this property, but unfortunately I don't think he would want to stay here for an entire week. He just really prefers that kind of adults only vibe. So it just kind of gave me an opportunity to check out a resort that I had my eye on in the hotel zone, and not subject him to it. Anyway, so I'm going to try to do a walking tour here. I slept in this morning. It is our last day here, and just to preface, it is January 2024. So like I said, I slept in a little. So I'm hoping I can get through this. It's harder to do these when there's a lot of people around because they look at you like you're just talking to yourself, but here we go. I'm going to turn the camera. So out here you can see I'm just out front. So the resort, like most of them, does face onto the lagoon. So the traffic noise is a little bit loud, but you don't spend, it's not like you're really spending a lot of time out front here. There are some rooms kind of out lower on this side that I would imagine you might hear the traffic noise a little bit more. Ours is actually up, you can't see it from here. It is on this side, it's just up on the 4th floor though, so it's not quite as loud. So coming into the lobby, so these resorts in Cancun, in the hotel zone, if you're used to going to the Mayan or Cuba, or Dominican even, they tend to be a lot more sprawling. These have all been built on kind of a smaller parcel of land, so they're kind of, you know, they're compact, but they're usually quite big. So this one is kind of the same. This is an older property. It was originally, I believe, called Grand Caribe, and then it changed to Panama Jacks, and now it's Wyndham. So, this is obviously the main lobby area. Over here in this corner is the Italian restaurant. We've eaten there twice. It is really good. I would say it's the most popular restaurant in the resort. It is the hardest to get into. They don't take reservations, but you can go down early and kind of put your name, like say what time should I come back, and they'll give you a rough time to come back. So that's been helpful, especially with that one, because as I said, it is really popular. Lots of seating area in the lobby. I'll kind of loop back over to the lobby bar in a moment. Just wanted to show you over here. So this is the Mexican restaurant. We actually, believe it or not, have not tried it yet. They have so much good Mexican food here during the day. They have a taco stand. They have a little pop-up area that does different foods. So we've been eating a lot of Mexican food. This is our last night, so I'm thinking we might try that tonight. we might do a little hopping around and try different things that we've liked other places and maybe try to fit in some tacos there or something. Up there is the main buffet. It's pretty big. I mean, you will see a line. I think usually the line starts around 9. That seems to be kind of the busiest time. The resort definitely seems quieter today. So I don't know if maybe a lot of people have left over the weekend. Over here we have the lobby bar. I really do like this bar over here. This is one thing my husband would really like about this resort is there are a ton of TVs. Let's go up really fast here. So yeah, lots of TVs. They usually have little kind of bar snacks in here. One night they were again making tacos. So that's been really nice. I'm going to show you that side after. They have live music in the lobby bar every night at 9:30. So it's not I read a lot that there's not any nightlife here. That's not really true. It's not like a traditional huge show kind of thing. They do a show for kids and then they have the live music. But there's certainly, I'm not a big nighttime person on resorts. I'm in the sun all day, I'm having a few cocktails, and I'm ready for bed by 11. So this has worked out completely fine for me. Over here we have the store, this little gift shop. It's actually really big. We did kind of pop in there a couple times. The prices are what you would expect. So try to bring everything you need from home, or if you need something urgently, try to go off site and buy it. But they have some really cute things in there, like souvenir wise, and if you want to spend some money. Over here we have the coffee shop. It's really good. I have not used it enough, which is weird for me. I love a good coffee shop. I just haven't, I don't know, it just hasn't fit into my schedule so far. So I always tend to do these videos on really gloomy days, so I apologize for that. We haven't had any rain at all. Well, one evening it rained for about 15 minutes. It has rained this morning, it looks like, so I think that's maybe why it's so quiet. This is the main pool area here. It is bigger than it looks online, but it is still a small pool. It's not, there's no swim up bar. They do have service around the pool, which is nice. There's a pool bar area here. There's another beach bar, which I'll show you. I don't know if I'm going to go down to the beach because it's pretty wet, but we will go at least look at the beach. The pool, it is nice. There's lots of seating. I wouldn't say the towel game is too crazy, but if you want something under an umbrella, obviously it's probably better to get up early. What was I going to say? I thought the pool bar thing was more my husband's jam. I have missed having one. I'm going to admit that. It has been really, really hot, and sometimes it's just nice just to be able to, swim up and grab a drink or even a water or something. But it isn't a deal breaker still for me, but I would really like to have one, and I think they have room to put one in if they really wanted to. So over here, this is the Azul restaurant. This turns into an Asian restaurant at night. It is really good. We've enjoyed it. We've eaten here 3 times. The sushi especially, we have really liked. In the mornings, it does become a breakfast buffet as well. So that's I actually like eating breakfast down here a little bit more than the main buffet. It's a little bit less crowded. Smaller selection, obviously, but everything that you need. You can see up here that there's a really pretty little gazebo area that overlooks the water. They have weddings there. They sometimes do yoga there. It's really nice. I feel it's like a little underutilized. I can't say what else I think they should put up there, but It's such a pretty space. I just think they could find something. I think even if they just put like maybe a little pop-up bar in there in the evening so people could just sit and watch the water and have a drink, that would be really pretty. Over here, this is another little snack area that they have. Lots of food here. Like, you're not going to go hungry here. So every day of the week they have a different item here that they make. If it's really windy, they move it, but this is kind of, definitely don't miss out on this. Check and see what they're making, and if it's something you're interested in, grab it. So this is obviously the beach. It is beautiful. It has been a little bit rough the week we've been here, but people are still definitely getting in. But yeah, as you can see, the waves are kind of crashing. It does look much flatter from up here. Again, this is the Azul restaurant, so they do have the little patio area outside. The towel area, they are very free and easy with their towels, which I like. They do have, you do get towel cards, but they don't really seem to check them that often, so you just sort of can take towels. Bathrooms by the pool area. Nice that they're that close. This resort is honestly kind of like a maze. I don't think I've really discovered a lot of the areas. I've walked around it a few times getting ready to do this video, but I'm still missing stuff. Especially rooms. I mean, obviously I don't know where all the rooms are because I've gone to my room, but so we discovered that I'm not going to go up here. I guess I can. This up here, we just sort of discovered while we were wandering one night. It's a huge rooftop area. Lovely view from up here of the water. I assume they do weddings. I think I saw some photos online of wedding setups. It's really pretty. More rooms over here. I should have looked up for you guys how many rooms this hotel has, but it has a lot more than I thought it did. It is, as I said, it's much bigger than it initially looks. Okay, so now we're going down another set of stairs. That is another thing about the hotel zone I found. There are a lot of steps. Now, there are ramps too, which is nice, but lots and lots. They do a really nice job with the grounds here. They're really pretty, they're very green, lots of plants. There are maps everywhere. Like I said, it is kind of a bit of a maze, so the maps can definitely be helpful. The beauty salon. It's the gym. It's a bit, I don't really want to, people are in there. This is a little hot tub that I think is only good if you're using the spa. This whole area kind of down here is related to the spa. The prices are a little high for the spa, but it does look nice. They're definitely trying hard to sell spa packages to people. In here, this is their little, I'm just gonna wipe my feet off so I don't wipe out in here. This is their little candy shop. This is so cute, and honestly, I think I've seen more adults in here than I've seen children. You can go get a little snack during the day. They have different candies, they have ice cream, they have popcorn, there's fountain pop in there. It's really adorable. I think down these stairs is where they do like conferences. There's ballrooms, probably more wedding areas. And now we're coming back into the lobby. Tank machines. Just like that. Okay. So, continuing on, we're gonna go straight through the lobby bar. Sorry. Just here in the lobby bar, you can see they do have a pretty decent selection of not top shelf, but mid-grade to top shelf liquors. You do have to ask for those, obviously. If you don't ask, they're going to give you the less expensive items, which is fine, but a lot of people don't know they can ask. So if you ask, you'll get it. Okay, coming over here, this is the kind of family kids pool area. Now their kids are allowed in the other pool. There's definitely no one stopping that. But this is certainly a fun area for kids. I have not used this pool, but kids look like they're having a great time. Kids look like they're having a great time everywhere here, to be honest, but this pool looks really fun. Over here, this is the At Sunset restaurant. This is a snack bar during the day. They have like pizza, I'm sorry, I lied about that. Hot dogs, burgers, fries, typical nachos, typical snack food stuff. At night it becomes the steakhouse. This was probably our least favorite restaurant that we've tried. It wasn't bad. I actually wasn't feeling well that night, so I'm probably not the best judge, but it wasn't our favorite. The one thing I'm gonna say, and this is you can't see inside anywhere. They've done a really nice job here decorating the insides of the restaurants. Like the decor is really nice. They have, and this is, again, I'm gonna sound nitpicky, and it is nitpicky. I'm not saying it's a big deal, but they have like the worst selection of tables and chairs that I've really ever experienced at a higher-ish end resort. Like they're all kind of in disrepair. They don't match. It just stood out to me because they've done such a nice job of everything else. But if that is my biggest complaint, then I have bigger issues, I guess. It's something that I always try to think of things I think a resort could improve upon, and I feel like it kind of takes away from what they've done with the decor. So coming along, you can see there's lots of little water areas for kids. I did walk through here at night. I don't know what time this opens. I'll just go up to the there are some bigger slides. It does say you have to be under 12 to use even the bigger slides, so if any adults are curious, it doesn't seem like they would let you on. This is the kids club area that they have for, I'm not sure the age groups, I think it's like 4 to 11 or 12, and then upstairs they have a teen club, so that's kind of cool. I'm not here with any children, so I really can't comment on whether the kids club is good or bad. Or I do see on their app that they have a lot of activities for children during the day through the kids club, so it seems like it would be good, but again, I don't have kids with me. So again, more rooms here. I don't think I would personally love this view, but there are little gates here, so if you have kids, I think these are like the family suites. If you have kids that you want to be out in this little playground area and stuff all day, these rooms would probably be pretty cool, because you could just walk right out from your patio out here. But view wise and stuff, not the greatest. This is the little chapel that they have. It's beautiful. I wasn't sure, I am walking through here on a Sunday. I wasn't sure if they were going to have any services or anything here. I didn't see anything about it on the app, but I mean, that view is really, really stunning. This would be yet another really pretty place to have a wedding if you wanted a more religious ceremony. So I'm just going to come here and I'll show you the beach again, and then we will wrap this up. These are always so much longer than I think they're going to be. So again, beautiful beach. These are the swim out rooms here. There's someone in there, so I won't linger there too long. I didn't even know they had swim out rooms. They didn't show up as an option when we were booking, but they look lovely. Amazing view. There are cabanas on the beach. You do have to pay extra for those. I've heard as low as 30 US and as high as 100 US per day. I would possibly pay 30, and I think they're great for families with little kids because you have the shade, there's a place they can nap. But 100 US, I don't particularly see the point. I can just lay in a regular lounge chair. They're never very full, so I think they might be overpricing them a little. I think they could probably sell more of them if they lowered the price or made it more commonly known what the price was. They don't even really seem to advertise them. So turn the camera. So here I am back. Just to wrap this up, I would say I have really enjoyed this resort. I think it is just first off a shout out to the staff here. They are incredible, so friendly, so welcoming, and honestly, it does not seem tip driven at all. They deserve tips, and I have been tipping, but it doesn't seem at all like you aren't going to get the exact same level of service if you don't tip. They're just really, really friendly, and we noticed that honestly from the first 5 minutes we were here. We all said, like, wow, I wonder if this is just because we just got here, but it hasn't been. They've just been wonderful the whole time. The food is really good to excellent. I would say, like, the buffet has been my least favorite, but I'm not a buffet person. I am traveling here just to let everyone know with a vegetarian, and their vegetarian options are really, really strong. The least options would be at the steakhouse, but I mean, it's a steakhouse, so I get that. They could maybe, in my opinion, throw a few less steakhousey options on as a veggie menu, but the food has been really good. Definitely don't miss out on the taco stand, which I didn't show you, but it's pretty much, it's right under the gazebo over there. Forgot I just flipped that around. What else? I haven't really felt the entertainment lacking. I wish, it's a small pool, so they're kind of limited with what they can do there during the day. There's not a lot of space, but they do your typical, volleyball. They do a crazy game, all the kind of normal things. They definitely do cater the entertainment around the main pool I showed you more to adults during the day. Children are certainly welcome, but they aren't doing kids activities there. They keep those over to the kids pool. I think that's great. I think sometimes if you've got a lot of activities for little kids in a pool area that you're kind of trying to aim at adults, it gets a little bit confusing. In the evening, yes, I think they could do maybe a little bit more, but it's been fine for me, so I can't really criticize it because I wouldn't probably go to shows that often anyway. So for me to say, well, they don't have enough shows is kind of, but if you're a big show person, like if you like to see a big Michael Jackson show or a big, you know, Mexican folklore show every night, this probably isn't the right place for you. I've seen a real mixed demographic of people here, to be honest. I thought it would be primarily families, and it is, but there's a lot of groups of like college age kids. There's a lot of couple groups. So I mean, it is and friend groups. So I mean, it is a good mix. It's not just families. Like we don't feel, you know, out of place that we don't have kids here. So yeah, overall, I would definitely recommend this property. I would say I highly recommend it if you have children. If you don't have children, I would say as long as you're okay with being at what is very definitely a family-friendly property, you'll be fine. I think everything else about it is great. I don't have any huge complaints. I am going to try to shoot a video with my friends if they'll do it later tonight. I'm going to give them some questions to answer and see if they want to do it. If not, maybe I'll just tell you what their report back was, just on kind of our favorite things about the resort and if maybe they have any suggestions or critiques that I didn't think of. So that's it for me. Thank you so much as always for watching. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to leave them in the comments. I love getting feedback. I love answering questions. So don't be shy. Send me your questions about staying in the Cancun hotel zone, about staying in Mexico in general, traveling, this hotel, anything you want. If you find my content helpful, I would love it if you subscribed. And that's it for me. Oh, one more thing. I am going to link in the details an excursion we did on Isla Mujeres through Isla Driver Robbie. Highly recommend. I will probably put a little bit more in the comments about that, but it's a great tour and it's a great day over on Isla. So that's it, I swear, for me. Have a wonderful day. Thanks again for watching. Bye.